Afternoon all. It's in my garage having a little sort out for sorting a few bits out. I'm doing fishing Willinghurst 2-dayer starting tomorrow, and I've not fished here for crikey, gotta be 10-11 years, if not longer. Had a walk round, watched a match the other day, just to try and get a bit of info. Looks like it hasn't changed much. The venue looks very different. That should be interesting. Well out of my depth because I've not fished for big carp for blinking long time. It's all been sort of smaller carp and F1s really, in the places I was fishing before this. So we'll see what happens. Could be fun. Could get a bit of elastic stretching going on and all that jazz. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a crack anyway. So weather looks half decent. So yeah, looking forward to it. Just thought I'd do a little garage update really because I haven't done one for a little while. Trying to think the last match I fished. To got to be honest, I hadn't been too well. I've had a bit of time off work. Caught a bit of a lurgy, and I managed to get food poisoning, which wasn't great. So first time back out tomorrow for a little while. I think the time before that I was at Royal Barks, which I shall be getting back to. So yeah, that's where we're at really. Been sorting out top kits and tying hooks, only because I realised I've ordered some hooks from Mr. Jason Gilbert, but I realised that A, they weren't going to get here in time, and B, I needed to do some heavier ones anyway for this. So I've been tying hooks, which I haven't done for a while, which was quite good fun, but actually wasn't too bad in the end, to be honest. I think I'm just a bit lazy these days as I've got older, not tying hooks. So I've tied quite a few, Kaizans and SLWGs and SMGs, 020, 018, 017, 016 and some 015s. Looking at the size of the fish, I think it'd be 017-ish, 017 and up probably, from what I could see, but you never know. I think the plan of attack, by what I've seen, has been meat. Everyone seems to be fishing 8mm meat. Ground bait doesn't seem to be working. Be interested to see, but it could all change because the weather's changed a bit. It's warmed up, it's a warmer wind. Dicko won the last match, 225 odd from the back spit, fishing meat. It's no secret, I don't think. I think pretty much well everybody's been fishing. I know Dean next to him mugged a few fish in the reeds, but he had to wait till he could see the fish coming in and out. He nicked a few doing that. I believe he might have been fishing maggots, dead maggot, and God, I don't know. Somebody said maggots, could be dead, could be live. I have no idea. But I think he caught the majority of his fish on meat as well. I think most people did. I'm taking my 8mm, 6mm pellets with me, some 4mm as well as a backup. Just about to chop the meat up. Well, I'll do a bit later, a bit early yet. But I do like chopping it up the day before and fridging it. I don't think it hurts. I think it's sometimes a bit better when you chop it the day before, if I'm honest, and fridge it. I don't think it does any harm rather than do it on the bank. So when I've had that in the past, where I've done it on the bank, the tin's not come off, or there's been a nightmare, the opener's broken, and you know, end up in the right state and get covered in God knows what. You end up cutting yourself on the side of the tin, and it all goes wrong. So I do it where it's nice and sensible, and I don't make a mess of it. So yeah, I've been putting in some lacquey in my top kits. This is some nice amber flow 10 to 14, which sort of equivalent to black, I suppose. Black hydro, lovely elastic. It's all I see that nicely lubricated in the little bag, and yeah, nice it is, very nice. I think it's going to do the job. I've got a few top kits of this one and a couple of slightly heavier ones. Most people that know me, I suppose, I'm a bit of a bugger for, I don't like fishing very heavy elastics. Just don't like it. Don't know why, it's just me. I'd like to have elastic coming out and let the fish move around a little bit when I've hooked them rather than trying to pull the reds off. It's just me. But I think some of the pegs on there are going to have to tighten it up because like some of those pegs on the back spit quite narrow, so I think you'd be hooking them and trying to stop them disappearing under the bank, if I'm honest. As I say, I don't know, I've not fished it for a long time, so it could be a complete disaster. Could be breaking things and all sorts, we'll see. But looking forward to it. So I've been having a bit of a sorted a load of pellets out. I've done some of my favourite Scopex pellets, which I get from Blake's. They make them for you if you want, but I just get them to send me the fluid. And I do it myself. We don't need much. Trust me, this is the neat flavouring. If I open that and drop a bit, I'll smell the Scopex for a year. Trust me, just a little tiny bit. And you mix it with your glycerine in here. So the idea is that it doesn't penetrate the pellet, because obviously that will break the pellet down. You don't want that. You know, if you start putting flavours into pellets, they'll break down. So you can't have that. So you have a glycerine coating and the flavouring tends to stick to it. But I do them, well, I've had mine now done since early last week. So they'll all be nice and stinky and smelly as Scopex. I mean, even that, just touching that bottle, Christ, yeah. I now smell of Scopex. Yes, there you go. It is strong, very strong, trust me. So I managed to get some tulip. I used to like, I like the Primrose, well, I think it's Dane Pack now, but can't seem to find that anywhere. But tulip is good, and Tesco's, so the Sainsbury's had a load, so tulip it is. So we're pretty much ready to go. Got some dead maggots as backup. But yeah, it should be interesting. The weather's changed. It's definitely milder out there. So I'm in the garage. It was a bit colder in here. No heating in here, but got all my bits and bobs. I'm still organising it slowly, getting it arranged, and I haven't been in here that long, so just been sorting out, taking all my short kits out because I don't need them. So I'm just having a little whiz round. So there's top kit sort of taken out, and yeah, just need to get organised a little bit in here, but basically sort of move back in and tend to sort of chuck everything in quite quickly. Notice this battery's running out quite quick, which is a bit frustrating. I don't know why, so I'm going to have a little charge up of that in a minute. Anyway, I won't blabber on too much. It's a bit that I cut off. I'll keep that actually, because I can use that as a nice, use it for something. But yeah, I think we'll be alright with this. I think should be good. Liquid filled, brilliant elastic. So I've set that all up, which is nice. I did get some excuse me while I move away, I will come back. Can't find me little, find what I'm looking for. Somewhere in here. I can find what I'm looking for. Where are you? Come on. Come on. Typical, isn't it? Here I am. Just a little one. I bought a load of beads the other day. Now these are from, I actually got these from Temu, these beads, and they're very similar to the Drennan connectors, but they're a whole little bit bigger and they're perfect perfect for your elastic. Don't know if I'll be able to do a quick demo on here. Didn't plan to do this really, but see if we can do it quick. So just putting that over. So yeah, there you go. You can just see, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So they just click in. Nice. So that's the beads. They're a little bit bigger than the Drennan beads. The holes, and they're if you can see that. They're great little connectors. So there you go. All good. So I just thought I'd show you that. So they're on. I'm just going to pull that through again. There you go. Yeah, excellent. Just thought I'd show you those. So for the price, I think you get. Crikey, how many I've got in there? 20, I think. I think they were 20 odd. About £1.50 or something. So a bit of a bargain. So I just thought I'd do that in case anybody's interested. The other ones that is obviously the hydroelastic connectors, which are good. But yeah, I'll stop blabbering. But yeah, I just thought I'd point that out. They're good little beads. That worth getting a couple of packets of them from. I think it's Temu that do them. Others are available, of course, and don't worry, I'm not sponsored by Temu. Just think it's a cheaper option. That's all. You know, when you get 5 or 6 beads in some of the shops, doesn't matter who's selling them. You're paying £3.99, £4.99, I think, for about 6. Well, get 20 for worst way £2. You're laughing, really, and they do the job, and they're just as good. In fact, I think they're better because they're slightly soft as well. So if they ping back and hit your pole, they're not going to crack the pole. That was that. All right, I'm going to sign off now because I need to get me out together. I'm going to pop round and see my dad quickly, actually. But are you all good? I'm going to do a live. I'm going to film the match live, or the weekend live, if I can, and we'll see what happens. Just as long as I've got enough download space, because 2 days is quite a lot. But I'll see what I can do. But I'll definitely do an update over the 2 days and keep everybody informed of how is it going. Right, have a good weekend, everybody, and bye for now.